Good morning and welcome to Manhood Monday with Coach Ellis. This is the day I spend just a few minutes with men talking about man things. How to be a better husband, how to be a better father, how to be a better provider, how to be a better brother. Just really man issues. So if you're a woman looking at this video, there are tips you can pick up here about how to help your man as well. And if you got a man, go and give him a call, tell him to log on in. So we spent the last several weeks talking about how to date your wife, how to be a better husband, and how to date your wife. Now, I want to spend a few weeks here talking about how to be a better father. Now, the two most important roles we will ever play in our lives are husband and father. So, Lady D, husband and father is the most important roles that your man will play. Jeanette, husband and father is the most important role that your husband will play. And too often, we as men get this confused because what we end up doing, we think provider is most important. Protector is most important. And those things are important. But husband and father in that order are the most important. So we spent last few weeks talking about how to be a better husband. Today, I want to start this series about fathering. And today I want to particularly talk about fathering boys, fathering sons, fathering young men, fathering the sons that will grow up to be the men of tomorrow. There are several websites you can go to. You can go to Focus on the Family. The one I like best is allprodad.com. And you can see all kinds of articles. But I want to take this one article I was reading. It said the 8 things that every father should teach his son. So if you have a pen, write this thing down. I'm going to go through them real quickly. We're not going to spend a lot of time. I'm going to throw them out there. As the old preacher would say, I'm going to give you the bones. You need to put the meat on them. The 8 things that a father should teach his son. The first of all is be a gentleman. Chivalry never goes out of style. Being a gentleman means that when you meet another man, you shake his hand, give him a firm handshake, look him in his eye. That establishes respect. It establishes dignity. It establishes strength. It is respectful, dignified strength of a firm handshake. It lets the other man know that you're not to be trifled with, but it also lets you know you respect him enough to give him a firm handshake. It also, being a gentleman, is about pulling chairs out, opening doors for women. It's about respecting her and providing for her. Chivalry is not a bad word. Chivalry is not dead. And we must teach our young men how to be gentlemen. The second thing we need to teach them how to honor their mother and their father, how to honor their parents. This is the first commandment that comes with a promise. If you honor your father and mother, your days will be long. Too often what we find is young men get into the habit of becoming men early. And they think manhood is about things other than honor. And honor is the most important thing we can do for our parents. We obey them, not because we are scared of them, which is how we got started, but because we love them and we honor them. We know that they want what's best for us. So they may know a few things we don't know. We honor them. So teach them how to honor. Because we teach them how to honor their parents. That helps them honor all those people in authority in their lives. You don't have to agree with them all the time. Truth be told, our kids don't agree with us all the time. But we still teach them honor so that they'll understand how to disagree respectfully, and how to govern themselves in when they're in authority and they're under authority. We must teach them how to respect women. Respect women's bodies. The woman has a right to her body. It is not yours. If you're not married to her especially, it is not yours. So you learn to respect her boundaries, respect her limitations, respect her body, and respect her heart. You know, the idea of respecting your heart, Trina, is that you don't frivolously take a woman's emotions and play with them. You teach them how to respect women because women are smart. They're kind, and everything a man gives to a woman, she can multiply and make it great. When men will give her good, she will make it great. And only if we learn how to respect her. The fourth thing, real quickly, is we must teach our boys to be men of integrity. Our word is our bond. And truth be told, sometimes we don't live up to our word, and we must also learn how to go back and make it right when we've done wrong. Teaching our boys to do this. helps alleviate this false pride that I can never be wrong or I must cover it up. Men of integrity means being men of our word, and also when we break our word, having enough integrity to go back and apologize, be sorry for it, and try to make it right. That dovetails into the fifth thing: take responsibility. Too often, what we find nowadays is everyone's fault but ours. It's the woman you gave me. That's what Adam told God. It's the woman you gave me. No, we have to teach our boys to take responsibility. I tell folks this. I say I try not to get things wrong a lot, but when I do, I own up to it quickly, because the truth doesn't go away because I choose to ignore it. Bad news does not get better with age. So if I did it, I own up to it. I messed up. I screwed up. I thought I was doing right. I didn't do well. I purposely did wrong. I take responsibility. Responsibility is not just owning up to it, but living with the consequences. Yes, I did that. Therefore, these are the consequences. And let me not cry about it now, because I should have thought about that before now. And these are the consequences. Take responsibility. The sixth thing is work hard. Work hard. And that doesn't always mean physical work. It means whatever occupation you have, whatever career you have, do it with all of your heart. Pour yourself into it. And you only get the results if you work hard. If you're coasting, even if you are smarter than everybody else, if you're coasting through, you will not get the benefits designed for you out of this work. Work hard. The last two things are very simple. These are the two commandments. Love others. Love them. Love them enough to challenge them. Love them enough to support them when you need them. Love them enough to love past their attitudes when they get attitudinal. Love them enough to pass their faults and their frailties. Genuinely love them for who they are, not for what they do for you. And the last thing is, you must teach your sons to love God. If they love God and they understand how God has provided for them, it helps set the foundation for everything they must do as men. If we want better men, ladies, you must expect better out of your men. And men, we must teach the young ones how to be better than we are. Don't have the pride of saying, do as I do. Because truth be told, if we're honest about it, we don't want our kids doing as we did. We want them to do better. So let's raise better sons. Fathers, this is what being fathers means to our sons. So if you got questions, comments, leave them down below. Catch me on Facebook at Coach Ellis, or hit me up on email at coach@elliscrum.net. So until next Monday, have a one-tabless Manhood Raising Good Sons Monday. God bless you, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.